gotta go right now. Regardless, though, we got D-Dog, AITX's very own D-Dog, versus Kurshaun here. This one is going to be a little bit slower than, the pacing of our other sets.
I'm very excited to see the way that Kurshaun plays Pac-Man. I feel like Pac-Man is one of those characters like Snake where it's very different to see how people play them. You see very aggressive play styles. You also see that like Pac-Man is very good in a campy play style as well. But I think playing against a character like Steve, campy is not going to work out because the more you camp him, the stronger he's going to get, being able to mine those resources.
Still, though, you have to be mindful of all these anvils. One of the things I do have to say I do like about Steve, I think for me, when I'm not playing against Steve, I like to see all of the setups kind of evolve, right? Like what are you going to do with that TNT? Like, we've gone from, dropping anvils through dirt blocks to, setting up little houses and letters and, throwing the TNT everywhere. But it looks like D-Dog just going to prioritize getting all those materials, like you said, Jigbugs, and still Kurshaun just trying to get a confirm here. Goes off the dirt block, but still unable to get kind of the finisher here. And this is going to be the recurring theme I think we see this set.
Absolutely. It's very interesting to me that the Galaga is ending up beating the minecart. I think that that's going to be really good to stop those approaches that we're seeing from D-Dog. The Hydrant is also working out as well, but definitely have to watch out for these approaches because I think that Kurshaun has a very good read on when D-Dog is trying to use the minecart, never mind.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing, right? Like, minecart, anvil, these are all projectiles that at this point, you have to know how your character kind of counteracts, right? And I think when it comes to Pac-Man, jumping over it and dropping the hydrant is one of the best things you can do, but still, Kurshaun having a really hard time of getting this first stock off of D-Dog. It's about 2 minutes in already, and we're just not finding the pacing that we need for it. Still, Melon not going to be enough here, so now D-Dog, once again, just prioritizing getting all the materials that he needs. Look at that. No iron, though, so we got it. Now would be go time, and going to be able to find the kick on the hydrant in, but now still, I mean, it's 2 minutes in. First stock's gone from both players. This one's going to be a long one.
Definitely playing a little slow here, but I think it's very important because as soon as they're able to get on each other, they're going to get a lot of percent using these tilts from Steve. It's hanging out here in the corner, though. Really like how he just goes back to center stage, uses the minecart to keep Pac-Man at the ledge, and then continues to mine, trying to get stronger materials.
Still, though, it has a really healthy material bar right now. Kurshaun still trying to pluck the exact fruit that they need here. Gets the back air onto the hydrant, but still, this is kind of like how you have to play when you're trying to evade Steve, right? You're trying to get Steve to use all those resources and then recognize, you know what, all right, I have a second. Let me see if I can find my way in. But D-Dog having set up with a diamond and also an insurance diamond as well, too. You don't really have that luxury to just kind of play a very slow play style like Pac-Man does. Still, D-Dog's thrown out minecarts left and right, not even caring if that iron bar is gone at all.
I really like the way that Kurshaun is being very patient at the ledge. A lot of the time we're seeing the minecart or dropping the anvil, and a lot of the time people will drop shield and try to go in, but D-Dog, can I call him that?
Yeah, you could call him D-Dog. It's okay, it's okay.
D-Dog is looking for that back air off stage as well. Very strong kill move, especially with Diamond. Oh my gosh, okay.
I have never seen that.
No.
That was actually sick. That was crazy, getting the stun and then just saying, you know what, let's go up smash. If I'm D-Dog, I'm a little bit shook after that. We don't have too many Pac-Men in Tri-State, especially not in Staten Island, I don't think, where D-Dog, hails from. So now if I'm Kurshaun, I'm like, you know what, it's my go time, right? I'm feeling myself just a little bit. I know my combos are there. I love, like you said, you pointed out, the Galaga has been really good, right? Closing in space. It seems like D-Dog is respecting good parry, though. It doesn't matter. D-Dog with a diamond tool in hand as now Kurshaun. I mean, you got to watch the clock, too. I felt like the first stock took forever. The second one going off a little bit, faster, but now the third one can go either which way.
Absolutely. Ooh, tries to get the F smash read there on the tech. Back air almost killing off the top, only at 110. It has Diamond online, so it's definitely very scary. Have to watch out for these kill moves. Okay, able to use that fair out of shield to escape that situation. Lots of shield pressure on Pac-Man right now. But I really like how he's going in between him and the hydrant, kind of using it as the blocks that we see from Steve a lot, where he sets it up so that he can tech off of it.
Right.
He's not going to automatically die to the back air.
So close here, just trying to avoid everything. Going to be able to go through the down tilt as well. Kurshaun, I mean, now is like the time, right? Look at D-Dog's materials, no diamond extra to do. Okay, never mind, there's a diamond. That's really unfortunate timing. I'm so sorry, Kurshaun. But still, D-Dog, not as much materials as you would like. Oh my god, gets the hit off the wall too, and going to be able to catch out the jump with the back air. It's such a hard-fought battle for both of these characters, right? Both of these characters sometimes can slow it down so much, and then really it's just like you and your thoughts alone. And it's a long, long set to play versus both of these characters like separately, right? When you're fighting a Pac-Man, it takes a lot of time to get in, and same thing with Steve, but now you're putting both of these characters together, and it's a lot of brain power.
And I think a lot of the time they have very similar game plans. We're seeing a lot of the Galga being used in the same way that the minecart's being used. We're seeing the hydrant being used the same way that Anvil's being used. I think the big difference is that when Steve has Diamond, he has just so much stronger aerials that he's able to throw out that back air, and it's so much pressure at the ledge that it seems like it's very hard for Pac-Man to deal with that.
Okay, still going to use the trampoline to escape for only but a moment here. So far, it looks like Kurshaun is just dropping things on D-Dog here. D-Dog going to just pluck the iron material so we can get something going with some more damage. But now Kurshaun just going to throw the key, just saying, you know what, get that TNT away from me. And this is where we're going to see the slowdown, right? I always like to call this the Wild West of projectile throws because it's really like, yeah, right? It's kind of like people standing on their opposite sides of the stage. It's like, all right, when are you going to shoot? When am I going to shoot? Doesn't really matter. Gets the stun, but unfortunately not going to be able to line up. And just kidding. All right, gets the follow-up, throws it, going to be able to take first stock. Kurshaun, if I'm Kurshaun, so you know what? I have the lead. I got to like extend off of it.
Still being super patient here, waiting for D-Dog to approach, but D-Dog just mining resources, doesn't want to overextend here, using that F smash to send off stage. Not going to kill yet, not Diamond, but setting up this ledge trap with the TNT. Not able to catch ledge jump, and Kurshaun able to make it to the platform. Ooh.
Yeah, the bells have been fantastic coming out from Kurshaun. The F smash not going to be it, but honestly, with the amount of extra credit that Kurshaun has been stacking up, it's definitely not too bad, right? D-Dog, though, getting a lot of iron for this and getting the insurance as well. Got the bounce off with the trampoline into the bell, too. If anything, Kurshaun is kind of like styling here, finds the bell, finds the aerial. Not going to be enough, but unfortunately gets stuck up in the falling minecart as the crowd says boo right next to me.
No, I mean, you said it before the set that you really love seeing these setups from Steve, but that's what I'm feeling with this Pac-Man. Like, these bell confirms are insane.
Was that forward throw into the bell?
Yes.
Like, that was crazy. That's just like knowing it at this point. Kurshaun with a whole stock lead right now. D-Dog going to try and fight back, and stuck between the trampoline and the stone block there. But still, D-Dog just trying to shark where Kurshaun is going here. Kurshaun going to get the nair, but can't find much else. D-Dog still throwing out these aerials. Once again, we're just waiting for Kurshaun's next setup. I feel like I'm like, okay, but still, minecart going to scoop him up. Pac-Man side special going to be able to get him back to stage here. Dash attack not going to be punished too much. And I feel like D-Dog's just kind of swinging on the shield, right? That's kind of what you can do with Diamond.
Yeah.
Diamond pokes out so much, but still Kurshaun so close of making this a 1-1 set, but still D-Dog holding on very well.
Yeah, this feels like a checkmate situation when you have the TNT set like that, because you don't want to go towards the ledge. You're afraid that he's going to throw out the minecart, but he's waiting at center stage with that back air as well to send you off stage. Sitting at 143 now, setting up that TNT again, able to jump, and jumps up that time instead of jumping towards center, and it definitely saves his life. But here's the TNT again, and there's that back air.
Yeah, that's what you do with the TNT, right? You place it down to cover the roll-in option or the get-up attack option on the stage, and then you just try and get your aerial in the back. It would be such a shame to see this set end right here, right now, because of all the fun things that Kurshaun has showed us. But look at D-Dog stacking on and even chasing with the trampoline as well. It's like, where are you going? Still, Kurshaun has the bell in hand, trying to get something. Will be able to find the F smash. We got a mid-game. Was that a very early stand-up? That was like a let's go. I heard somebody yell. I don't know if it was
I was
Kurshaun.
distracted by everybody in the crowd yelling.
Oh, there it is. All right, there's the crowd. All right, we're getting wild. I love this type of energy. You know what I mean?
For sure.
It makes it such fun for sets. And for two characters that I think a lot of people are like I don't like fighting Steve. I don't like fighting Mark. This is pretty hype. I'm loving the setups from Kurshaun.
And that's what I mean, too. I've seen a lot of Pac-Man play that's super campy. You're just throwing fruit, waiting for them to approach. But I'm very impressed with Kurshaun's combos that we're seeing, and I'm also extremely impressed with the bell setups that we're seeing.
Looking good, right? Oh, no way! Whoa! Yo, did you see Kurshaun in the camera? He was saying something. What is going on? He got it. That's all I'm going to say. He got it. D-Dog now has to bring back a very, very hard game at this point. But if it's one character that can bring games back really well, it is definitely Steve here. Kurshaun, though, is moving at this point. This is what we were saying last game, right? The setups are on point. Just the boxing is also on point here, too. D-Dog recognizing, you know what? You may have a little bit too much momentum. Let me just slow you down a little bit. Kurshaun, though, no fear at all. Finds the hydrant, going for the bell, but instead will just read it with the F smash as well. Definitely in his head right now.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god! How did game one go from like first stock comes off in 2 minutes to your first 2 stocks are gone in this one?
Actual insanity right now.
Oh my god, got the whole venue screaming one more stock as well. Kurshaun is so close of just getting a 3 stock here on D-Dog, which is not easy at all. D-Dog just trying to find a diamond to even this back up. But once again, Kurshaun's momentum, Jigbugs right now, is insane.
It's absolutely insane. Able to see this ledge setup that we usually see, seeing that back air, but it's not going to be able to kill just yet. And Kurshaun's definitely sitting with a nice lead right now.
Ooh, knocks the TNT closer, though. That's a little bit scary. Still going to be able to make it out, though. Ooh.
What happened?
Apple plus diamond back air, I think?
So it like extended the hitbox?
Yeah, something like that. Honestly, I just think the 2 hits clanked. I looked away for like a brief second to see the crowd that is like swarming around us, but here comes D-Dog, right? It's what he's known for. Got the sustained damage, reads the air dodge down with the stall and the block. Things are looking really good for D-Dog right now. Look at the bar, too. Uses the down smash to pop the hydrant back as well for Kurshaun, who is doing so well.
What is going
letting the lead slip away. We even have side stream watching this. It's so close, but look at D-Dog has not taken percent. Emma, it's so close. Kurshaun needs to slow him down. Finds the bell, but can't find anything else.
That block placement was so lucky, not able to find the kill off of that. TNT sending towards center stage, so we're not able to see him pick up the bell. Yeah, just sitting there. Oh my gosh!
That was so scary, but you gotta watch D-Dog. No materials here. Has the diamond ready to go, but instead, oh my goodness, even going for the F smash here. There's the back throw. Let's see, Kurshaun going to go high here. Has a telepath going too high. Instead, we'll just drop it, but instead stuns the, what is going on? Okay, stunned the hydrant instead of D-Dog, but it doesn't matter anyway, but it extends off of the hydrant. The back air extended off of the hydrant, and that's gonna be D-Dog kind of robbing that game from Kurshaun. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. What an end. That pop-off was insane. My man flew.
Oh yeah. Jumping around the setup. That was absolutely insane.
That
when
was so
I see
close.
Pac-Man versus Steve, Pac-Man is not the character that I expect to get the 0 to death, but the fact that D-Dog was able to run that back was just...
Can we talk about in the first 5 seconds the like forward air bridge that just like took him into the blast zone?
Insanity.
And then got the read on the air dodge into second stock, and then what Steve does best, and that is just diamond back air extending off of like something else, and that was just going to be able to take it. Great set. MDVA is definitely heartbroken as they all stand next to the stream setup right now. I'm kind of nervous. There's like a big crowd over here.
Tears are falling.
Yeah, tears are definitely falling. Everyone's like kind of upset, but what a great set. We kind of went into this, right? Like, oh, Steve, Pac-Man, we just had so much aggression. And it was a very meticulous set, right? There was a lot to kind of like digest there. The one time that Kurshaun went high, it was really good, right? But I felt like you wanted it too much at the end. You had